Hi everyone, my name is Adinda Anni'Mah and I'm from 11 AKL3. I will read the recount text or biography text, Diana, Princess of Wales. Diana, Princess of Wales. Diana Frances Spencer was born in Norfolk, England on July 1st, 1961. She was born into a high-ranking and important family in British. Diana grew up on a large estate in Norfolk called Park House. She had two older sisters, Sarah and Jane, and also a younger brother called Charles. Her sisters were mostly away at boarding school while she was young, so Diana became close to her brother Charles. One of the toughest things Diana had to deal with was when her parents got divorced. At school, Diana excelled in athletics, music, and also art. She did not enjoy math or science. Also, one of her favorite things to do to work with the elderly and disabled. She loved to help others, and when she completed boarding school at the age of 16, she went to finishing school in Switzerland, which a school where girls from high society families learn about cooking, dancing, and attending parties. Diana didn't like school and begged her father to come home. He finally agreed and she returned to England. Diana had first met Prince Charles when she was 16 years old. However, it was 3 years later when they met again at a friend's house and their romance started to begin. For a time, their romance was a secret to keep from newspaper. When the word got out, however, Diana's life was never the same. Photographers, also reporters, followed her around and waited outside her apartment. She couldn't go anywhere without being surrounded by photographers wanting a picture. Despite all the press and also the pressure of dating the prince, Diana remained calm, polite, and also poised. On February 6, 1981, the prince asked Lady Diana to marry him. This was a big news in Britain. The public was fascinated with the couple. Their wedding would be the event of the century. Before the wedding, Diana was really preparing for being the princess. The wedding was going to be huge and rituals complex. She did not want to make any mistake. On July 29, 1881, the wedding finally took place at St. Paul's Cathedral in London. Around 750 million people around the world watched the wedding take place on television. After the wedding, Diana and Charles went on a Mediterranean cruise for their honeymoon. Diana was now the Princess of Wales. However, her life was not the fairy tale she imagined. The press continued to follow her around whenever she was in public. She hardly saw the prince, who spent much of his time fishing and hiking, except for at public events. She was also fairly lonely, missed her old apartment in France. Much to the delight of the royal family, Diana gave birth to a son on June 21, 1982. His name was William Arthur Philip Louis. Young Prince William was now in line to become King of England someday. Diana was overjoyed to have a child, although it was difficult with all of her royal duties. She wanted to be involved in every aspect of her child's life. 2 years later, Diana had another son, Henry, who was called Prince Harry. Both during her marriage to Prince Charles and after, Princess Diana spent much of her time and efforts bringing attention to various charities. She would often visit sick children or battered women. She spoke for groups such as the Red Cross and AIDS Foundation. One of her major efforts was to outlaw the use of landmines in battle. Landmines are often left long after the war is over. causing deaths and injuries to innocent people, including children. Until August 31st, 1997, Diana was traveling in Paris with a friend named Dodi Fayed. The car they were in was being chased by paparazzi. The car crashed, killing both Diana and Dodi. Her death was mourned by much of the world. It is estimated that 2.5 billion people watched her funeral on TV, leaving the whole world a memory of her kindness and the title as the People's Princess. That's the history or the biography of Diana, Princess of Wales. Thank you so much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.